Welcome to Florida Statements. I'm Angelina Madera. Today we're talking about a local organization that's making a difference for pets in our community. I'm joined by Daniella Flores from Champs Chance. Daniella has helped run Champs Chance for over 2 years, and she's here to tell us a little bit about their mission and their upcoming event, Adopt Love, happening February 21st. So Daniella, can you tell us a little bit about Champs Chance and its mission?
Champs Chance is a nonprofit rescue. We're located in Quincy, Florida, which is about 30 minutes outside of the Tallahassee area. We originally started because our owner took in a few dogs from another struggling rescue and then decided to start up her own rescue. We focus a lot on dogs that often get overlooked, so we take a lot of medical cases, a lot of strays. We pull from shelters that have to euthanize for space, and just a lot of, general abandonment cases. So we operate for the entirety of Gadsden County, and then we also help throughout Leon County and some of the surrounding areas and states.
That's amazing. What inspired to get you involved with Champs Chance?
I've always been, a dog lover. I used to pet sit back when I was in high school. And then when I first moved up here, I kind of did a general search for shelters and rescues to get involved in. And Champs Chance had like a pup play date program where you could take a dog out for the day. So I did that, ended up adopting that dog, and then I just started volunteering ever since.
I love that. For someone who has never attended, what can people expect at the event Adopt Love happening February 21st?
So adoption events are super exciting. We do them in a lot of different locations. The Adopt Love one specifically is located at Three Dog Bakery. So we're gonna have, a lot of our adoptable dogs who are in foster care there with their fosters, so you can kind of learn more about them and how they are in a home setting. And then there's also gonna be a bunch of, promotions and deals for doggy treats and cakes.
Mm-hmm. So can you tell me more about how these events like Adopt Love help the shelter and the dogs you care for?
So they're super, super important for kind of showcasing and highlighting the dogs. We aren't a traditional shelter that has open walkthrough hours, so we highly depend on events to be able to get the dogs out there. And all it takes is one person or the right family seeing, that dog, and then they have a forever home. So events are the highest possibility of getting adoptions.
That really shows why events like this matter. How can students and community members get involved beyond attending events?
Yeah, so we definitely are always looking for volunteers. Volunteers are what makes the rescue run. We're solely run by volunteers, so if anybody is interested in getting involved, we do have a volunteer application, which is on our website, champschance.org. If you fill that out, you'll receive an email back and be added to one of our groups where we send out all the information about, joining as a volunteer, helping run events, and kind of working with us to find the dogs homes.
And what advice would you give to someone considering adopting or fostering a dog?
I would say that it definitely, it is a commitment. I like to tell people, especially when we're in college, that's why I always recommend starting out with fostering, because it's not a permanent decision and you kind of get to see how having a dog fits in with your lifestyle. But if you are in the right situation to adopt or foster a dog, it really will change your life. Like, I always say my dog saved me, not really the other way around, especially being in college and dealing with a lot of stress. Those animals are really able to kind of help you build connection.
All right, we've been talking with Daniella Flores about Champs Chance and their mission to connect dogs with loving homes, as well as their upcoming Adopt Love event. For more information, visit Champs Chance on Instagram. That's it for Florida Statements. I'm Angelina. Have a great day.